Hey everybody, welcome back to the WahooWarrior channel. I have had a couple little evenings off and I have a day off today. And I went to the post box and I got a nice surprise. I had ordered some new pin markers from Historique, and if you've watched any of my battle reports, I've seen a lot of comments where you get the pin markers. Where do you get the pin markers? And Rob Prince over at Historique makes those. I love them because it really adds something to the tabletop. Depending on what you order, you kind of get them custom. Really makes the guys light up when you're putting down your pin markers, as opposed to just little tokens or dice or something. But there's a little surprise in the box for me, and Rob's wanted me basically exclusively giving these to me to kind of use and to evaluate and to play with and see what I think about them. And I'm going to share them with you. So he got a new 3D printer, and now he's working on a different type of pin markers. And if you guys have ever ordered anything from History, you'll know that the customer service is uncomparable. You get an email immediately after you place an order. He usually follows up with a "I'm almost finished with your stuff," which is like in a few days. It just you don't wait weeks. You wait like a day or two, and then he'll send an email, and then an email again to say that they're on the way. The guy is great. But these new pin markers, I'm going to show them to you. Here's the ones I ordered, and these are just the regular ones, the ones that you would normally see, but they're 82nd Airborne. You can always get whatever you want as far as a logo. Even if he doesn't have it in stock, he'll make one for you if you contact him. He did that one time with like Alan ordered some special ones from a unit he was in the Army with. But these are the normal pin markers, and these are great. They have the marker on both sides. You can get the wheel customized to whatever you want. Usually I just go 1 through 10. That's the standard. Those are the ones I normally use. These are the ones I have traditionally ordered for almost all of my armies. But now he sent these bad boys. And if you look at these, they're pretty sweet. He basically put the same airborne logo, which is a little bit larger, and he has one that has a dice tray, because some people, I've seen custom ordered ones where they like to, they make them themselves. They like to have their little order dice. That if their unit takes a pin or whatever, they're toting that along with them and kind of go along with them. So if they're on an advance order, you just go ahead and put that advance order on there, and you leave that marker with the unit. And the little head is for if you would lose your NCO. And oftentimes I like to use an additional little marker, like a little skull template I put down to remind me on top of there that I've lost my NCO, because later on in the game you might forget. So if you got the skull head on there, you know that you've got a dead NCO. He changed the wheel, or at least he put this one, it actually has a 0 counter. That way, say you have a dead NCO and you're still using the markers and you got your nice little airborne logo displayed, you have a 0 pins on there. It's on both sides, as you can see, so your opponent and you will be able to see your pins right off the bat. Where these ones here are you kind of have to be down over the top of them, and they do not have the wheel mark on the other side. Him putting the marker or the counter on both sides, I thought that was pretty smart. That way you can leave that marker out there with them all the time. If they don't have an order on, or if they don't have a dead NCO, you just have that marker with them, and then whenever you're ready to place your thing, boom. So that's pretty cool. And then the other one is the same thing, but it doesn't have the order dice. It still has a 0. It has the picture and the counter on both sides. And also I noticed this wheel, the construction is nice and solid. The wheel is actually thicker than these wheels here. I've had these old ones that are a little bit more thin. You can see it's he doubled it up to make it a little thicker. It's also in there quite a bit more solid. I think it'd be less chance of this one being damaged as opposed to these ones where you kind of have them in your dice box or whatever, and the little wheel emblem can get bent. I've had one or two get bent. They usually bend right back, but This one here, probably a little less likelihood to do that. But I think that's just the neatest thing. And he's going to be putting these out, he's thinking mid-May, he'll be able to start offering these to the public for sale. And when he told me the price, I honestly, I thought it was too low, so he's reconfirmed it. The one without the dice holder is going to be, and now this is approximate, obviously, he's still putting together his production numbers and stuff, but they're going to be around $1.70, with the one with the dice holder being at like $1.90. So you can order up, you know, quite a few of those, and it's still, I think, very much a good value. The little skulls are nice and neat. I don't know where he got those from, but yeah, it gives you a definite idea. You could always make your own little thing if you wanted to as well. It's not so gruesome. It's just kind of like, dead guy, remember, then I got a dead NCO. And it's a lot easier than I was using for my little token thing, or a little cardboard thing. I used to always put a little piece of cardboard skull counter that I had on top of the pin marker to remind me. Then I'd move around, and then leave that behind. And I know I model up all my NCOs, and I usually try to put sergeant stripes or something on them. But when you're playing a game and it's intense, I don't know how many times I've forgotten that the NCO was killed until after I made my check and stuff. But so that is very exciting, I think. Comment below. He asked for me for my brutal opinion, other than just saying like they look nice. I've sat and kind of goofed with them since I got them in the mail. I don't see anything wrong with this at all. As far as what I would suggest to do differently, the printing is nice compared to the other one. It's actually a little bit larger. I think that just looks cool. You got that back there, and so when people are kind of coming by and checking out the table, boom, airborne, 82nd Airborne. Yeah, so I can't think of anything I would recommend to make it better, or that there's anything wrong with it. I like that he's provided both styles as opposed to just the one style. He's provided the one for the dice thing, because a lot of people do like to do that. They like their stuff nice and tight. So anyway, so if you have any thoughts or ideas or desire for these, just put a comment down on the thing. He is a fan of the channel, and he's actually now kind of a patron supporter of my YouTube account. I think in that letter that he wrote me, I was very happy to see that he likes to watch my videos when he's working on his projects and kind of spreading the bolt action love. So yeah, guys, put the comments. He'd like to read them. He's a great guy, great product. He's always been making some pretty top-notch products that's really kind of enhanced the bolt action world. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and get ready to order some more markers.